Okay, I'm back. We sorted out Mr. Snickers. He wanted to be up on the couch. He's an old fella, so sometimes he just wants you to do stuff for him. I don't mind. He's a good buddy. Been with us a long time. All right, so here we go. I'm finding the edges of the former clouds that I was doing. And I'm working at the very top here down. And again, I'm just tapping and then kind of pulling it up a little bit, lightening it up. I like to find places where there's a tip. Right here, there's a little tip of light. So I'll bring some light in across there. It's the same as everything else. You don't want like a real pattern happening. So you want to step back and take a look at what you're doing. Make sure it doesn't look like it's all planned out, because clouds are just headed here and there. Sometimes they're big thunderheads and other times they're just floating around. But by bringing this white on top of what we've done already, it gives it some dimension, and that brings those clouds over, so the atmosphere is over your head and not behind the mountains and the horizon. And I see a spot over here, it needs a little more white. I'm gonna bring it here on this edge. So I twist and turn my brush just a little bit, and I go and dry it, kind of pull it across. The sky is always moving. Even when it's a blue sky, there's stuff moving. And especially when you're doing a stormy thing like I'm doing here. So I'm gonna move the camera. Well, no, actually I think we're gonna do a little bit in here. There's a little cloud that maybe might be there. Of course, this sky is mostly just stormy clouds, but we want to bring some light in it. So we're going to move the camera. Hope I don't make you dizzy. There we go. We're in the last corner over here. And this is actually one of the favorite parts of this painting for me, because I've got some movement in here. So I have to be really careful. I don't want to mess it up. When I'm doing landscapes and then I put a tree different places, or a castle or horses or whatever, I have to be careful. You got to stand back and take a peek at what you've been doing. Where is your favorite part of your background? That is, if you're not copying, a photograph or something. And then work your subjects or whatever you're doing in front of that. Make sure you're not blocking your favorite landscaping area. I find that decides for me how I'm going to do a painting. Getting ready to storm out there again tonight. I guess it's that Hurricane Rosa that's come across from the west side or the Gulf or something. I haven't really paid attention. I've been too busy with the kiddo and all his stuff. I'm really grateful that I have a place to paint and I have this outlet. It's really healthy. I hope you can find your own outlet that makes you happy. Okay, so here I am. Oops. I have the end of this jammed against a painting on the wall. I don't want to do that. Then you make a little dent. That's so sad when that happens. Okay, fixed. All right. So here I'm really carefully bringing in just really small areas. It doesn't have to be a whole lot. This is where you can overdo it and get yourself in some trouble. Oops, see, just like that. I meant to grab water and I got some white, so grab some more water. And we're gonna tap that down a little bit. Just gonna bring it over like that. And because I was able to water it down, now those colors behind it that I liked so much will shine through later after it dries. And we've got a nice little swirly thing there. I'm trying to decide where I'm going to go next. I'm going to go here. Somewhere safe. Sometimes clouds are broken up in little droplets, because really that's what they are. One of the things I used to do with my dad when I was real little, he was not an airline pilot, but he was a private pilot, and he would fly me through clouds. I loved going through clouds. I've had an obsession with clouds since I was very little. He started me out in an airplane when I was 9 months old, I guess. And I never learned to fly because I don't really like to. But, sorry to my dad. But I did have a lot of fun going through the clouds with him. All right, I'm pretty sure that this is it. And these are all pretty small little spots, but they really make the difference in bringing that depth in for you. And when all else fails, you just, dry brush it in like that. There you go. So, I'm going to say this is done, I think. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll decide. So, have a great night, everybody. Bye.